EverSound was created in 1997 with a commitment to produce heartfelt and timeless music. The artists of EverSound were originally featured on an instrumental collection entitled Reflections. The album included original compositions by EverSound artists John Adorny, Manuel Iman, Ron Clearfield, Stuart Hoffman, John Mills, and Nigel Holton. Since EverSound had not yet officially been established, the album was released through the Domo label.
Shortly after the release of Reflections, EverSound, which stands for Timeless Music, was inaugurated. The label's first release was Dream Manifestation by cello virtuoso and accomplished composer Ron Clearfield. Following Dream Manifestation, EverSound issued Above the Clouds, a very special album by our beloved friend Nigel Holton, who passed away a few years ago. Nigel said of the album, "It represents the culmination of over 20 years of work in the music business. For years, I've written music for other people's stories in the form of movies and documentaries. Finally, I'm getting a chance to tell the story of my own heart and dreams. Life is truly magical."
The third EverSound release was John Adorny's solo debut, Beckoning, which to this day is the label's best-selling album. Ted Cox, a reviewer for the New Age retailer magazine, said of the CD, "During the course of auditioning a couple of hundred New Age recordings a month, it is always a pleasure to hear music from a new artist, unique and compelling enough to generate excitement. I got that feeling when I heard Beckoning by highly talented multi-instrumentalist John Adorny."
Manuel Iman had long been recognized as one of Spain's most innovative musicians, as both a guitarist and composer. Born in Seville, the musical capital of the flamenco style, he was a pioneer in fusing the sound of flamenco with other musical styles, rock, jazz, Eastern, and classical. A performer of exquisite grace and passion, he is a master of both the Spanish and the electric guitar. Manuel delighted us with his first album released in the US, Flowers in the Desert. The Softest Touch is a solo piano recording by Michael Whalen, an internationally recognized, multi-award-winning film and television composer with over 200 TV and film scores to his credit. In this album, Michael shows us an intimate, romantic, and emotionally captivating side of his music, full of beautiful melodies and exquisite piano performances.
Hallowed Moon, the first international solo release by widely recognized Australian composer John Mills, is a superbly understated collection. John writes for the guitar like a Japanese artist painting, with brushstrokes of oboe, chime, harp, violin, and cello. The simple beauty and grace of John's guitar performance distinguishes this recording, transporting the listener to a gentle place filled with stirring melodies.
Another EverSound all-time favorite is the solo album Silent Longing by Stuart Hoffman. Filled with passion, joy, and a feeling of appreciation, Silent Longing blends musical influences from classical, pop, and world music. The CD highlights Stuart's many talents as a pianist, composer, and arranger.
Towards the end of 1999, EverSound released Tidings of Joy, a collection of fresh interpretations of holiday favorites. The album featured EverSound's best-selling artists, and it included contributions from special guests John Surrey, Eduardo Del Signore, Jeff Bridgeford, and Kim O'Leary. Tidings of Joy captures the warmth and joy of the season and has continued to be one of EverSound's perennial favorites.
After having individual tracks featured on EverSound collections, in March 2001, contemporary instrumentalist Curtis McDonald delivered an extraordinary debut album, Shadow Crossing. The CD contained a collection of reflective electronic soundscapes, highlighted by Curtis's heartfelt melodies and lyrical piano improvisations.
By 2002, EverSound developed a reputation and had been widely acclaimed in the New Age market for its high-quality instrumental releases. We decided it was time to present a new collection of original compositions featuring the most beautiful instrument ever created, the human voice. Love's Magic focused on the message of love as conveyed by songs, and it reflected the many moods of love's expression through a variety of musical styles.
In 2005, EverSound joined forces with New Age icon Diane Arkenstone and released The Best of Diane Arkenstone, a highly anticipated milestone in an extraordinary career, with over 1 million CDs sold worldwide. This compilation featured pieces from Diane's 14 best-selling albums and includes remarkable collaborations with David Arkenstone, plus new pieces produced with John Adorni. This CD quickly became EverSound's fastest-selling album and received several awards, including #1 album on the New Age radio charts in 2005.
In the summer of 2010, celebrating a musical collaboration that had spanned 25 years and 6 much-loved CDs, John Adorni and female vocalist Daya brought the magic of their music to a live audience in a memorable concert in Thousand Oaks, California. After having enjoyed worldwide sales of over 300,000 copies, John performed some of his most beloved pieces with a 14-piece world-class ensemble. That unforgettable evening was captured on film and released on both DVD and CD.
In the spring of 2012, the EverSound artists united their talents for one special night in beautiful Santa Barbara, California, in celebration of